Hello everyone, welcome back. There we go. So everything's good. I'm just fixing stuff up now. What we're doing here? Hey, Average. What we're doing here is literally just like getting some assets set up so I can slap them in the lab, so we're good. Ah, there we go. I was trying to figure out where the textures for them are, but they're already in the right positions. I just need to bring them in here. Just get rid of that. Oh, come on now. Get rid of that as well. Let's get these all out of the way. Why is that not loading into there? That's weird. Unless it isn't, something's up. Huh, that should work. Color into base, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why it is. Is it because of that? Okay, so what that was there was a background element that was previously there. That isn't there now, so we're all good. Hey, Happy! What's next after the lab? Hey, Happy. Hey, Raiden. So, I guess I should get the list up here. Just give me a sec. Because we're doing a lot of good stuff here at the moment. Hey, Average. So just let me, there we go. Hope people are actually still around when I post this. Consider making, oh yeah, I saw Max's stuff ages ago and I'm like, yeah, I could probably do that. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually try and do that. I've been looking into it recently. It'd be really cool to do that. Yeah, Raiden, Happy you still in here? Just so I can throw this up and show off exactly what needs to be done left. And then I can just, what is it, open up another window here. File Explorer, Documents. Oh, this is the only problem when I like throw all my files around like mad. Sometimes I wish I didn't. Oh god, I remember that was the, oh god, that was a terrible thing there that I need to get rid of. There's gotta be only a few things left, right? Yeah, so, goddammit, miss is Average. Yeah, so, okay, here we go. Here's the list of stuff, and I'll explain it right now. And then, I'll tell you exactly what's left before everything is done. So let's just go here for a moment. So, this here was something that I did a while back, and I keep updating it a little bit. Hey, Spam Cremate. So, for people that are unfamiliar with this, this is basically my loose roadmap. And the reason why I say it's a loose one is primarily because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to properly stick to it or not. But essentially, this maps out progress of the last areas and what needs to be done a little bit. It doesn't do it in full detail, but I can disclose that now. So, what I normally do for this is, as the color key suggests on the left, red is anything that hasn't been started, white is stuff that's in progress, yellow is stuff that's finished and is basically ready to go in terms of like animation, doing demos and stuff. So yellow is supposed to be the best color, basically. Now, this is still old, as in like this version that I'm showing you now. This is like a week old, maybe 2 weeks old. But what we're seeing here is kind of accurate. The only difference is Undyne's house is now white in terms of progress. So it's in progress and practically almost done. In terms of like environments, the only one that's worrying me now, really, or the area that's worrying me now, is just Hotland, the core, and the resort. And the reason why I say that, I know it's been like a meme for ages in the project. It's like, dude, the Hotland incident. But basically, this all started, this entire like me redoing everything and making the visual quality updated. This whole thing started because I originally didn't have Hotland. And then I did like the original version of Hotland, and I said that in that update it was about 80 to 90% done, and I just needed to add the core. And what was happening was, I mentioned that I needed to add the core and Catty and Bratty's place, and then link everything together, and then finish off smaller details so it wasn't too much. And I still need to do that. Hey, Stennet. So I still need to link basically all of Hotland together, because if you saw in the Undernet demo a while back, I had Hotland linked to Waterfall. Now I just need to link all of Hotland together to the core. And what I mean by that, essentially, is like all the areas where you can see stuff in the background, like for instance, in the resort, I've made it so you can see outside of most of the area, like from like the dining room, you can see out of the windows. I need to link that into Hotland by modeling the background environment so it looks like we're actually in Hotland. But to do that, I'd rather it be accurate to the Hotland model, so basically I just need to finish off the little details in Hotland. With like the core is linked to the resort. So essentially I have to make sure that the back of the resort is finished and finalized, then link the core to the resort and kind of to the exterior of the core, so that's crazy. And at the moment, the reason why we're doing the lab is because the lab connects to the rest of Hotland. So there's like 3 or 4 places in here that I still need to connect together properly and make sure that it looks like you're seamlessly going from one place to the next. But outside of that, we're doing really good. A lot of these areas are gonna go yellow soon. And by that, I mean they'll be finished. What essentially I need to do for a lot of this now is I've got like the basics down, is just do a little bit of like, a little bit of tweaking to the lighting, adding obviously smaller, you know, like little details, like for instance in the lab, tonight you're going to see me, because it's like 9 p.m. for me, tonight you're going to see me placing a load of different things in the lab that are familiar, that I've either got online from like an asset store, or stuff that I've made. We'll be putting a load of wires all over the place. You'll also see the current state that it's in as of the moment, but I'll try and keep the final lighting and look and everything away from you so that doesn't get spoiled. But it's stuff like that where I'm placing small detail things around and making sure that it's accurate to the game, and also that like everything is there down to the little detail. It's just stuff like that. And then once all of that is done for all of these areas, then that's it. We're basically animating. The only thing that I've missed off this, that I'm still concepting at the moment, is the final fight with Azrael, God of Hyperdeath. I want that to be kind of like a Final Fantasy boss. So I need to make up that area. I've already mentioned about concept art for it and everything, or rather the conceptual phase of it, about what I want it to be like. I just need to actually go ahead and do that, but as you can see, I'm basically modeling and fixing up like most of the underground here that's outside of Waterfall. So there's a lot to do there. And then the only other thing to model, basically, is the ending credits areas and the final area. You know where we come out onto the top of the mountain and then everybody walks off. The idea is I'm gonna model that pretty much later on, because it's pretty easy. Like, I've looked at like references for like cave exits on top of mountains and things. that's going to be pretty easy to do. I'm not really worried about those things at the moment, apart from, like I said, maybe the ending where we fight Asriel because of how trippy it is with the rainbow stuff. But, like I was saying, I'm still on track at the moment for hopefully getting this all sorted and getting the brand new demo out for, like, the end of the year, basically. I still need a few character models that are left. There are only, like, 3, maybe 4 tops left to be done. I recently got Catty back, so Catty and Bratty will be featured, providing I can get VAs for them. Either that or they'll just be walking around in the background in the MTT resort for the time being. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of this stuff will slowly go yellow, meaning that we're so close. We're so close to getting to that point where it's just animating. And then other things like the stuff that's not here, like Waterfall's already been completed, the ruins are already done, New Home's already done. All those areas I've already started filming stuff in. So, like for the demo stuff. So, then the question might be, well, why do a demo at all? Why not just go straight into animating? And it's like, well, I feel like everybody has an expectation of what things are going to look like. Or what they might look like. And I'm like, okay, I need to outdo myself. And I need to also show this off because once people see this, I think they're going to be very happy with the end result. So it's more like a little teaser just to be like, look, the final will look like this. Expect it to be this good, you know. So plus it's a cool way to show off all the tech and everything else that's behind it now. So because there's a lot of stuff that's been done. Like that first demo from a year ago looks like trash now. And I hate to say that, but it really does. Like it was rendered in like 24 frames per second instead of higher frame rates like 30 or whatever, which makes a hell of a lot of difference if you try and smooth out the animations. All the effects were basically like really, really primitive ones that I was trying to come up with myself. And all the areas were very, very simple as well, apart from Snowdin, which we saw a little bit of. So yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy how much has been done and just how good it looks. You know, legacy renders will live in the vanilla of memories. The thing is, John, Stenet says, only one more week until I can donate to you. Oh, thank you very much. So, yeah, the thing is, for the event, I'm gonna start doing stuff now. For the event that's coming up eventually at like the end of the year, maybe. I say maybe because it's a case of whether I get like all the lines and stuff like that. The whole idea is that for the event, we're going to gather everybody together in VR, and there's also going to be like a video that I put up on YouTube as well. So I don't like letting people miss out, so I'll probably maybe even stream it to YouTube, you know, as well as doing the VR event. That'd be a first. But the idea is grabbing everybody, taking them to a cinema world, or a theater world, whatever you want to call it, and just showing the trailer. But the thing is, it's like, while doing that, I'm also thinking of showing the older content as well, just to show the massive difference. So that's going to be fun too. There will be at least one showing of the original trailer. So for anyone that doesn't like the music from that, you may have to just suffer through it for just a little bit longer, because I know there's at least one person that doesn't like that trailer music. But it's all good. It's all in good fun. The idea is just to like chill out with everybody and have as much fun as possible and whatnot. But yeah, I still love the events and everything. It's so good. It's just I've not done anything in ages because this is literally, I keep saying it, this is the biggest update I've ever done. Yeah. That moment where I'm just like, yeah, maybe I can do that, maybe I can't. I'll just leave that. It's not too bad. Oh. See what chat says. Streamer, I don't even know if I'll be able to make the events. Spam comment. That's fine. I like trying to accommodate everybody if possible. So yeah, I don't mind doing that. Let's just save this. What I'm trying to do here is save all these assets in the correct files for like the areas, so I can easily just pick them out later on, and all the textures will be there, you know, loaded in easily. All right. So I need to load all this stuff in and then still do the other content. So here we go. Here's the current version of the lab, and this is without showing you the textures on it or anything, even though you may have seen them before. It's all clipping out at the moment. I can't remember the settings to stop it from clipping out. I'm gonna have to figure it out because it's annoying me. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been done. A lot of stuff. This is all using those resi meshes that I was on about. And for those who don't know, I basically went over my old version of the lab with a load of Resident Evil meshes from Resident Evil Remake, and those just helped clean up the walls, made them look all nice and sci-fi, and I didn't want to go too detailed with them, so in certain areas they're pretty simple. Also having a drink here at the same time. Some of these pipes I'm going to get rid of and replace them, but I really wish they didn't clip out. Is it like 0.2? I think they don't clip out at. Hang on. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's not too bad right now. I say that, but no, it's going terrible. But we've got stuff like lights in the roof there. We got lights up there in aircon. We got a bunch of like stuff around Alphys here. I accidentally deleted Alphys's desk, so I have to get that back today, plus the computer, because she has no computer at the moment. We need to redo the dog bag, you know, like the dog food here. I also need to put the cube up here. There's the poster, and then we've got to like edit all of these into manga basically. Over here, I need to actually put the tools on the bench there. I need to put the cube over here. We got like a server here. I need to actually draw where I want wires from that, because I want that going into like an electrical panel on the wall here. I just thought that Alphys has like our own server or something because of it being the lab. But yeah, the doors were brought over from the original version of the lab that you've already seen. And then a lot of these panels that are surrounding like the doors and everything, those are all custom. What I did was I decided to, instead of like just completely using the resi stuff, I'm just gonna turn that down there. There we go. Instead of completely using the resi stuff like all over, what I did was I just edited some of it, and then for other bits just redid stuff in the same sort of like theming there, so it goes around the door and makes it easy just to keep track of things. Like here, this actually is the bathroom, in quotation marks. The bathroom itself still has the hole under the door though, you can see Alphys's feet through. And inside, obviously, we know that to be the lift that goes to the True Lab. So that's going to be fun. I've just moved it slightly to the side compared to the original, primarily because of the metal panels. I ended up doing them in the weirdest places, mainly because the details, like these vents here and everything, just wouldn't work with the lift or the elevator. So I ended up just like being like, okay, there's a simple one here, I'll just boolean through that and then fix it up. And then realized it was right next to the escalator and was like, ah, okay, now I need to fix that. So then I ended up changing the scale of the bathroom a little bit, but it won't matter once we've gone downstairs. Yeah. Looking good. I almost forgot the door was the secret bathroom. Yeah, The interesting one is where we know that Alphys is actually seen underneath there, because in game I think it mentions it, where you can see, or we can actually see it physically, her feet underneath there as well, because the door for the lab here doesn't quite match the height. So I added that detail in, so we'll be able to see her feet sticking out. Also, this over here is literally a little Alphys bathroom sign, which looks pretty cool with the texture on it. All I did was literally just render the Alphys model and then turn it into the texture. But yeah, we'll be putting some assets in. I really need to just open up another version of Blender here for a moment, because I want to see what my rendering distance is for everything else, so I'm not just like going crazy here, because I hate the fact that everything's getting clipped out, essentially. Let's open up one. Let's open New Home, because New Home's pretty big. I just need to check the settings on New Home. That's the Soroba demo. So view. Okay, so it's 1000 to 0.01. Okay. View. Start clipping at 0.01. And that can be 1000. Let's just see if that works. It looks like it kind of works. I just don't know why it's flickering off in the distance for some of these meshes. It's kind of weird, but I mean, it's better than everything clipping, so I'll take that. So yeah, let's... Oh, also, again, I need to shout out to Memes and Bakers. Memes has constantly been there saying, like, you need to, make things simple. And for those who may have seen previously, these escalators that go up and down were absolutely insane in terms of the amount of polygons on them. And that was just from like a really old version. I can't remember, but I think I might have taken the escalators from the old version that somebody was making just as a temporary thing, and then just slapped some like Sonic textures on them or whatever. But instead, what ended up happening was me and Bakers talked about how to do this. For those who don't know Bakers, Bakers has the name on basically most of the credits for the VR stuff for Undertale. And Bakers has helped before with some like materials and other tech stuff to do with Blender. And what ended up happening was I turned around to Bakers and was like, look, I need to make escalators. They need to go up and down and look good. How do you think I can do this? Like geometry nodes, whatever. I've tried making the model physically move. It's kind of okay, but it's kind of not at the same time. It's just doing my head in. And Bakers was just like, just make it a scrollable texture. And I was like, what? That can't look right. You know, it's like, no, just make it a scrollable texture. Just do that. It's the easiest thing. And I was like, okay. And then I do this. This is without lighting, by the way. So I do this. And yeah, sure enough, it looks kind of okay right now. So, that's not too bad. I'm happy with that because it's like minimal effort basically. And then I just need to clean up the last texture there, which is the foot plate, which is the remaining Sonic texture that I need to get rid of. Ooh. So yeah, that's that. And then of course we've got the rest over here. This is with no lighting, so I need to change these pipes out. We've got the aircon over here. There's Metaton's poster. This is the Fangamer one. For anyone who's familiar with the Fangamer merch, this is literally that exact one, but all I've done is just screen capped it and threw it there. And then these are all assets from like Toriel's Haunted IKEA, the file that we joke about repeatedly. And then this is some of the other stuff from like Resi that I'm going to be filling the area with. And then again, another neat little thing that I brought over from the resort is the fire escape with the Metaton sign on it, or the Metaton silhouette. It's amusing, that one. I like it. But we've got that on both doors just for the sake of it. I just thought it was a nice little detail, and the emissive on it from distance is pretty fun. So yeah, that's the lab so far. I just realized I look semi-squished here for the moment. I'm just gonna... There we go. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good, you know, because, like, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying every moment of it. I also need to come up with the plans for my Mew Mew today. You know, when it comes to the actual upstairs, because we have some references to my Mew Mew's body being built up there. That's going to be interesting. Let's just get these electrical boxes in place first, because I've only just brought them in. And then we'll scale them up and put them around and get them all sorted so they actually look good. Because the idea is just to make sure that this is all done and sorted. But yeah, again, as I've mentioned previously, with other stuff, just checking here, what part of the chat? Ah, yeah, in part of the chat in the internet, people are just talking about the Gmod thing where Nintendo took down all of the stuff, you know, in terms of like all the Mario stuff. It just, there's a little bit of like, we thought it was Nintendo for a little bit, and now it turns out it was apparently somebody that was like false reporting or something. I don't know. I'm trying to like keep an eye on it a little bit, but I'm also busy just doing this stuff. I need to check. Is that the same? Right, that's gonna need to be a little bit bigger because of Alphys. So then we can go ahead and add all this stuff in different locations. So like, for instance, I figure I can do that one there. Because I think these are all individual ones, right? Oh no. Okay, so they're not, so I can... Oh. Can do this. I just thought like all these electrical boxes and stuff kind of make sense. Because the massive amount of stuff that's going on, so... What we can do here is take out these and make them individual models. That way it just means that we can then go ahead and use them whenever we want. In different locations. Okay, here we go. But yeah, nice to see everybody as well, by the way. Hope you're all enjoying so far. Let's just get rid of the original one there. Oh, maybe I should not have done that because of that. I'll just hide. Because that one needs that, so I need to... do that, and we'll just separate that from that. But yeah, thus continues my my long journey to make the underground look just as awesome as the actual games, or rather the actual game, and then put it in 3D. There we go, we'll do that, and then we'll just have the wires coming out of there, so we'll just do new. Because I can have those wires come out the wall at the base there, and then I can have them go up and into the wall there. I'm riding on the productive energy of the stream in Blender, trying to advance some avatar for a person. Oh, nice! Let's take this one. We'll place this one here. The idea being that I can like place that roughly against the wall where it should be. Hopefully it doesn't clip through the wall too much. If I have to, I can bring the wire out a little bit. Bam. Let's just make sure that that is selected. And then I can always just bring the wire forwards if I have to. The idea is later on I'm going to be taking the curve tool and just hand drawing a load of wires in here, so this is going to be real fun. But yeah, a lot of this is going to be, it's like figuring out where all these things need to go, like this, and just chucking them in the right place. Because a lot of these details you see in the sprite work, and it's like, yeah, I think if I throw them here, we're going to be good. The problem with a few of these is just making sure they're not in the same area that I need Metaton to be in. Because I'm going to do like a Transformers, the movie for Metaton, you know, the 86 movie, and just have him like pop through the wall like Devastator trying to rip up the wall for Autobot City. That's going to be fun. I'm thinking of having it literally be this wall here. So, you know, where we hear him like punching through the wall. So we'll have him like slowly punching a hole in the center of this plate, and then just comes out and lands smack bang on the floor instead of from the bottom, because if I did it from the bottom, it'd be harder to break. Whereas at least with this one, I can just take this plate off and do like custom animations where it looks like his fist is like impacting, coming through the metal work as it's bending and buckling. That's gonna be so fun to do. I thought you'd try and imitate the entrance of the Kool-Aid character. Well, it's like, the thing is, again, I don't want to stray too far from the original, but I also want to make it easy on myself, so it's awkward, you know. It's like, well, why would Metaton be up here in the wall instead of on the floor? It's like, it's just easy, just ignore that, you know. Just don't ask too many questions, it's fine. That's literally what it's going to come down to. It's going to be a case of, just don't ask too many questions. It's okay, it's no big deal. You know. It's all good. Let's put these on the other wall. I feel like I can get away with some of that, similar to Toby. You know, John says, "Can I eat it?" John, if you keep saying that, I'll just get you to do VA for like Lauren or whatever they're called in Waterfall, where they're like, "Can I eat it?" Because it's literally that from right. It's like, "What's a star? Can I kill it? Can I eat it?" Right, I'm gonna put this one next to the escalator over here. I figure, let's see, it's a smaller panel, we'll put it further down. But yeah, there's a lot of work going on at the moment. Oh, I love the way I'm like, oh, I'll just put it further down, and then I realized that the panels are there, so it's like, dude, put that little detail there. I showed off that texture before, yeah, so it's fine. As you can see, this is me like messing around with panels, trying to create custom ones of the main one, and then also just testing them as well, because there were a couple, I think I deleted them back here, there were a couple that I was just like testing out to make sure I wasn't making anything too detailed that didn't need to be there. No, so let's see. I figure we put that one on maybe the back wall upstairs. Possibly like round here. Because that's also where we're going to put the chainsaw. And we're going to replace the wooden bench as well, so... John, careful, remember. I just, you know, new. I know you're being silly. I'm just saying, careful. It's not me being nasty, by the way. You're all right. Oh. Just need to figure out where I'm going to put this last. Oh, yep. I think for this one, I'm going to put it, instead of being on the same side, I'll put it over the other side. I'll mirror it on the global to, let's see, the y-axis. I love the way I'm saying that, John, but I'm going to be ending up making freaking Mew Mew body pillows and stuff tonight. That's going to be so funny. Because of Sammy doing the textures for them. The funny thing is, I can't remember whether I actually requested that or not. I was just like, oh, we're doing some Mew Mew merch, and then next minute it's like, so anyway, you've got a body pillow texture done? And I was like, ah, okay. Let's do... I'll put one there. Trying not to copy these too much into the same areas, but... You did ask for weeb stuff, says John. That's true, that's true. Question is, how much is too much, you know, because of Alphys. What's more weeb than a body pillow? I don't know. That's a good point, actually. 2 body pillows? Let's put that in there. I think I can get away with that. A melted ray figure, perhaps. Right, let's delete these. These are the previous details. If I just look at that now. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we just... That one's fine where it is. I just need to then put the wires around here, then make sure that they go back into here. So that's gonna be fun. Let's see. Let's get rid of the workbench up there. I know I put this down before where I need it to be better, so... File, append, and then we do the lab, workbench. Oh, that reminds me, I need to put the ramen bowls in here as well. Oh my god, the workbench model that I've got is like way bigger than anything else. You just try and scale this to like Alphys. This'll kind of work, I think. How big is that? If I bring this asset in, how big is that compared to Alphys now? That's probably still bigger than it. Yeah, it is. So at least I know that the top of it there needs to be roughly about there. Makes me think that Alphys would have a body pillow of an anime character. You should totally have a bag of Doritos. Or just for the sake of it, just like commit to the gamer style thing or the anime style thing and just go get a bag of Doritos. Makes me think that Alphys. I've read that one. Yeah, we got the Mew Mew content from Sammy for that, so that's gonna be fun. If I just scale that just a tiny bit more. Then we, oh, yeah, that moment where it messes up. Okay, let's put this in position now. John says, yush. Right, so we're putting this on the back wall here. Like that. And when we look at that, that is the, that's like the area where we're gonna see the chainsaw, but also the plans for Mad Mew Mew. We need to append the chainsaw in now. Let me just check my reference here. The reference has the chainsaw at the end of the bench. Okay. And we've got other tools as well to throw around if I want. But for the time being, we'll do chainsaw. I need a giant Mew Mew statue in here as well, so I'll have to go get Mew Mew's model and pose it like some anime character. Probably look at like Sailor Moon or Mew Mew or something. I need to figure out how big this chainsaw is going to be. Let's go off how big Toriel is and just give Toriel the chainsaw for the moment. Because Mew Mew's like pretty much the same size as Toriel. Yeah, that looks about right. If we just... That moment, we just... should just put that in the trailer. My child! It's okay, it's all good. At least now we know what the giant chainsaw for in the lab's gonna be. I just like seeing Toriel with a chainsaw now. Oh. My child, I've given up on fire magic. Okay. Place this up here. This is going to be placed there. And at an angle. Just need the, there we go. I deliberately did it pink. So we got the asset there, and then we can just rotate it. So it's not sticking out with the blade that way. That looks alright. And then I just need to place the blueprints here. File, append. I'm trying to see what else I've got. The ramen bowls. They need to come in after I've got the computer back, which I can get back now. Where are we at? Need to find the Blender files. There we go. Alphys's lab. Computer rig. Alphys's computer. What happened with this was it was actually attached to the bathroom sign. And so when I deleted the bathroom sign, thinking, oh, I don't need that because I've remade it, I accidentally forgot about the fact that Alphys's computer was there, and thus it just kind of yeeted Alphys's computer out of existence. Yeah, that seems about right. Put that about in there. And then we just need to push that back and then put the table surrounding it. And then give it like poor cable management and stuff. This isn't looking too bad so far. It's going to be fun when I eventually get like a full render of this done. I should make like a big sign that just says like Hotland over there, you know, like a glowing one, because there's one further down that says to the core. Can't remember what font I did there. Oh, what? So you're going up, Jen? You feel sleepy? Okay, I'll see you later. Have fun. The wife is going to bed early. Right. So you got that going on. A pen. Let's go get the ramen bowls. Because our office is known for having an absolute stash of this stuff around. What I'm going to do is try and make these ramen bowls scale to a hands, I suppose. And then we'll just have like a ton of them all over the place. How do they look? Ah, that's not too bad. What I need to do here is see if they've got any... Why are they metallic? No. That's probably why they don't... That's weird. I did not make them like that before. Roughness. I'm going to just take the roughness off them as well and just see if everything's fine here. So we can make the roughness like 0.5. That should be fine. The one thing that's concerning me is if any of them don't have the correct sort of stuff going on here. Like for instance, one of these down here, it still has the roughness bitmap on it. And 0 for that. Think we should be good. Father, I hunger, says John. Hey, John. So yeah, we got that stuff. It's gonna be fun because like I'm gonna have to stack those all over the place. I need to bring in the lampshade, and I actually need to make that. That's gonna be fun. And then it's just the anime merch. So I suppose we can now mess around with the Mew Mew model. Let's just do... I'm like saving this like mad just to make sure it's fine. It's like, save! Save again! Save again! Let's do, mad. Not Mew Mew. 4.2, wiggle. It doesn't need to have wiggle, so we're fine. But what we can do is we can pose her anyway. I don't think the wiggle works while she's not animated. So that's fine. We can just get rid of the wiggle hierarchy here. And then just pose it, because that's going to be like a giant statue. And then we'll do a smaller one as well. But we'll reference Sailor Moon and some other stuff. We'll just deliberately call it Mad Mew Mew figure. Okay, so for the first one, let's do... let's see what we got here. Okay, let's do that pose. Right, so the idea is to make this look basically like a standard figurine that you'd get anywhere. And then I can give it like a black base or something. Like a plastic base. What I need to do here is just do like, man. I need to get the first, there we go, folder. Which is in default pose. And then take that and just work from there. So instead of having this stuff, we'll just go. Oh, yep. Let's go, yep. Don't need any of this. Bam. And then just paste pose. And then we'll work from here. Wondering where Sammy is. I wonder if I post stream, whether Sammy will come in for a laugh. Let's do give me a sec. In that moment where I'm just like posting everywhere. So for this, we need the wand here to be parented to the left hand. I can't remember which one the main bone was here. So, excuse me. I might actually just make a an empty for it, like a cube here. Wand empty. That moment where I sneeze like mad on camera, it's okay, it's all good, it's no big deal. Okay. What I can do is try and position this stuff. It's a little bit better. Let's just file set origin. There we go, right? And if I take that, put that about, gonna say there. Let's actually see, gonna do another one as well later on with the Mew Mew reference. Because I figured that'll be a pair of references that are good. Should even, hang on. Should even get really meta. Let's think. Who's gonna have? That moment where I'm like trying to figure out who's gonna have like the best pose to use or whatever. Probably not that. Huh. Oh, let's try. Let's have a laugh here and see if I can I can do a decent pose here. I just realized, is the yellow soundtrack gone off? No, it hasn't. Okay. We got another one there? I'm going like super meta with this now. There's no point including the chainsaw in this at the moment. Just trying to think of a pose that's gonna be good here. Try that one. That one's kind of iconic. So we've got at least 4 different statues, one of which I want to be the inverted colour. So I'm going to have to potentially do the inverted colour of Mew Mew here. I parent that to that. I do print that to that. Let's go object. Now if I move that, there we go. Right. I'm just thinking to myself, how crazy is the texture for Mew Mew here? Okay, so maybe with a bit of like messing around, I can do the inverted, because it'd be kind of cool to have the inverted. And for those who don't know what I'm on about, Mew Mew has an inverted color scheme that will be really fun to have. And then I can do like both versions. So we need right wrist there for that. So we'll do parent Mew Mew armature, I think. And then, no it isn't. Mew Mew rig, bone, and then right wrist. Okay, and then if I just like scale that up, because it's obviously like vanished now. If I scale that up, we should be good. And then we can just hold that way, I think it is. About there? Oh no, it's the other way around, so if I... If I turn that about 180, then we can set that up and that should be fine. And I need to do the giant statue of Mew Mew anyway. That's gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and start copying this stuff. How you doing there anyway, John? Just need to make sure that this pose is correct. Yeah, there we go. So it's gonna be like that, and then weirdly done though. It sticks out loads for no reason. Just make sure that goes there. Actually, it's more the bones for the actual model. Is it the wrist bones just way too big? Potentially. Let's just see if I can... Oh. That's also why it might be slightly off there. Can I just... Right, so we leave all the little bones out for the fingers, and the rest are just wrapping around the wand. We'll do this, and then we go. It's good. Nice. Good to hear. By the way, I don't know whether I already said thank you for your Steam gift, but thank you very much. It was very nice of you. I'm actually looking forward to that now. Like before, I was hyped, yeah, but I was just kind of like on the fence, and now I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's a really weird pose for finger. Get this right. The finger comes out like this, and then slightly down, and then that's it. That's just the pose for that hand. I just need the thumb. That is weird. And then let's try and I figure I'd try and make the thumb not too deformed here. I'm trying to see from underneath. Bit of a pain. Then we'll go from there. Might need to be rotated just a little bit. So like that. And then the rest is just like the main body and everything? Okay. I can totally see Mew Mew holding up the staff with the pinky out. Yeah, it's... You're welcome, dude, says John. No, it's fine. I just did not expect it, you know. As for Mew Mew here, I'm literally copying, you know, like a Sailor Moon reference. So this is weird. I'm trying to, like, because obviously I don't watch, or literally have never watched Sailor Moon. So this is weird, to say the least, trying to, like, reference something that I've not seen. And on top of it, the pose is just weird. Like, this is going to be obviously very feminine. I'm trying to get it as accurate as possible. Why is it with female poses, they always kind of do this, like they do the crossing of the legs here with the the pose that looks weird. Like they have them, and by that I mean like they have them normally posed one in front of the other, and they're just like crossed. Like this at the moment, it's looking like that clips through there slightly, which it shouldn't do. I love the way that's going to sound totally sus as well from me. But it's like, it's more just the whole thing about notice this, especially with like, even with male heroes. They love doing the like, feet in front of each other and then making them look as though they cross over each other's path. You know, but you would not walk or do anything like that, so it's like, wait, what? It's like, who's gonna, like, for instance here, so it doesn't sound totally sus all the time, who's gonna pose like that? Like, do you have no balance there? There's absolutely no balance. It's just weird. And then we gotta edit the rest of this. So the skirt can pretty much stay how it is. Like, even on this Sailor Moon reference, it's not really going anywhere. The back is slightly backwards like this. The way this looks, it's gonna have to go back like that. The things that I do to work within the confines of some of these models. And it's like that. So her back is like that. And then, oh, I forgot about the hand pose. Okay, so we're gonna need to do a hand pose transfer here where we open up another version of the folder. And then just like do the pose that I need on that hand, or in this case, hand and the arm. And then we just then pose it. So like for instance with this one, it's, you're not gonna see anything for a moment. And then it's going to appear because I'm trying to copy it. This is a really weird pose as well. Like, literally, it's dainty. Again, it's the little finger. It's really dainty. And out to the side. Like, again, it's a very feminine pose, but it's not something I'm too familiar with. And then again, it's the... That's really weird as well. It's like the finger next to the middle one and next to the little one is slightly down, and then the middle one is like more or less right next to it. The trigger finger is splayed a little bit the opposite direction and down. You'll see in a moment what I'm on about. And then the rest of the hand just looks normal. That's strange. Even the thumb looks slightly bent, which is weird. So let's copy that. Right, and then we're just gonna paste this onto the hand here. Bam. Right? This is a pose from the artwork. I don't get what that hand pose is meant to be, especially because like now I've got to edit the wrist, and the wrist has this kind of look to it. Like that. Who's able to, like, I'm just gonna say who's able to do that wrist pose, but you can when you lift it backwards. That moment where I'm like driving myself mad, gaslighting myself, like, can you actually do this pose? What? Okay, so it's like this, and then we bring it slightly forwards. And then the same with that, we bring it slightly forwards. And then we go like that maybe? And then the wrist has to be kind of facing this way a little bit. Okay, so this is the kind of pose we got so far. The arm needs to be slightly more down. This is all kinds of crazy. And then I've still got to bring the other arm across because in this reference, the arm is like all the way over here. Let's bring the shoulder across. I suppose this also gives me an idea of like how good the Mew Mew model is in terms of like where it can bend. Just make sure. Ooh, that's a little bit rough there at the arm. I can see that. Wait, let's try the shoulder again. And then rotate it to about there. Right. Or about there, and then it's up to about there. That's not too bad at the moment. Right? And then the idea is that it's going past the face like this. The little finger has to be out, pointing downwards. Like that, by the looks of it. And then that moment where I'm trying to like reference official stuff just for giggles. And then we go like this by the looks of it. Oh, yep, that's kind of right. That needs to be about there, so it's pointing at the other hand. But it also needs to be like that. And then we got the face, which is literally just head movement to about there. And then that's not too bad. And then her. Her's dynamic on this one because it's Sailor Moon, but I figure for Mew Mew we're gonna do this kind of thing. Oh, okay, so Mew Mew doesn't have that there, which means I can do that and potentially that there. Just go like. Actually, does that work? No, it's probably going to be better doing the other way. Like that. And then I just need to pose the ribbons, of which that still needs to be at a different angle. Based off that, it needs to be kind of at that angle. Okay. Is this supposed to make the figurine on the table of alphas? Yes. And then I'm going to make 3 others. One of which is going to have the negative colors. One has to be upstairs. One's going to be the giant one that eventually becomes Mew Mew. And then the other one is just, it's just going to be references to like different anime girl things. You know. All this effort just for tiny references. You know. So we got... I reckon with these, oh, we don't do that, that's for one thing. So, I reckon for this, we need to, like, do this kind of thing. And then have that be like that, so it looks dynamic. And the same with this one, so we need to have it kind of like have it look as though it's sweeping. And then the last one is this one. And we're gonna just have that do the same thing. So we're just gonna have that twist about there. And then we'll have that just like that, maybe? Actually, I'm looking at the smoothing there and it doesn't look fab like that, so we'll just... Like there, that doesn't look too bad. Right, and then we can add like a base to it, we can pose the face in a different position. I think that's got the glowing eyes as well. I need to take the glowing eyes off for Alphys's version. Let's where did I put the glow here? Face. I think it was that one. Mission. No. I can't remember. Let's just quickly jump in here. Okay, so it wasn't that one. Where's it gonna be then? Like, the eyes? Ah, there. It was a copy of the face for the eyes there. And then for the emission, we just go 0. There, instead we've solved that issue. We can just go 0.3 for the eyes or something. There we go. And then for the reference had kind of like the, let's see. Gotta get the right sort of like facial expression. What's that one? Some of these I've not seen, so. Let's try grin, stuffy, blink, wink. Blink happy? Oh, that's cool. That is actually really cool. Some of these I have not seen before in terms of like blend shape stuff. Let's try, what's that? Lower? Oh, brows. Okay, so the brows need to be like slightly lowered, but then I need to have them be happy. We do cheerful? Okay, there we go. And then I just need the mouth. What was that one? Cat's eyes. I mean, that does kind of work. And then, let's do... Where is it? Like that will probably do? That's cool. I actually like that asset now. And then I just need to render with a base attached to that. So let's see, if I go to like HLJ or something, I could deliberately go to HLJ and see what the Sailor Moon stuff in there has in terms of bases and whether I can like copy that. We'll do Sailor Moon. Because normally they have like certain bases for them. There's a red one. So it's just, what, transparent red or something? Oh, there's only a couple of... I love the way there's only a couple of figurines on here as well. Yeah, it's just a bright red. It's from Koto as well. That's from like ages ago. Okay, so I just do the same as the figure then. So we just go like file, add, mesh, cylinder. And then we'll just smooth that out. And then we'll do like that or something. I think the base is probably a bit too big though. We'll make it like that. Not that. And then what I'll do is I'll have it be one of the or a matching color kinda. Can I just, there we go, like cherry pick that and then just see about making it brighter. And then for this we can just like edge loop that and bevel it. Bevel it to about there, right? And then for this we can just go select edge loops, then just bevel again, and we'll just do like 2 or something, just to give it a little bit more of an edge to it. There we go. That's not too bad. And then we can just do Mew Mew base. That's actually looking really cool. Like, not gonna lie, that is actually looking pretty cool. Mew Mew Sailor Moon reference. Just in case we didn't already know. And then what we're gonna do is go File, Empty, Cube, and then we're just gonna attach this to the cube. Mew Mew. Oh. Okay. And then yeah, all we need to do is do this. Just parent to object. And the same with this, we just need to parent to object, and then the reference cube here should be able to be, yeah, just moved. And what's that one? Movement empty. Let's just parent to object, so everything's parented to this one. I have no clue what these are, but there we go. So now if there we go, I have full control over that, so we'll just do File, and then Save As. Was that one? Yeah. So we'll do Mew Mew Sailor figure. And then we can put that on Alphys's desk. Like, let's go into... I'm gonna have to literally make like an entire file just for this, and then eventually just be like, look, we're all using the same texture here, because otherwise it's gonna be stupid. Let's do append, Blender files, Mew Mew. Ah, the wiggle bones. They've come in. Honestly thought I got rid of them, but okay. And then we do what's it, ref cube? Where's Mew Mew? There she is. Wait, where's the base for that? Hang on, something's gone wrong here. Oh, I think I know what it is. Don't save that for a moment. Yeah, I know what it is. what's happened is, because I've not put those in there, it's screwed us over. Right, so if I take that, save that now, and then go back into the lab. I love the way it looks like Blender's just gonna crash here. Oh, I thought that might be close. Nope. Right, now we just need the reference cube here. There we go. First off, let's see what this looks like in the actual scene. Hey, that's not looking too bad. That is not actually looking too bad. Right, so then we actually need to scale that down. Probably to about, let's see the size of the desk. There's the mouse. Probably, you're looking probably like that. And then we just need to make those materials look very plasticky. Is the best way to put it, so we can just like, where's specular? We can just like ramp the specular if we want. Let's just do specular. This used to be super simple to do. Not that one. Nope. Let's scatter. Okay. Trying to think how I can do this now. 0.2? No, 0.3. It just, that doesn't work. Nope. Gonna have to figure that out, but until then, hang on. Sheen? Huh. I'll have to have a look at the coatings here. So for the moment, normally it was just a case of ramp the specular and you were good. But at least the actual figure doesn't look too bad. I just need to now make another couple of those. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. And we'll just go save. And then I just need to go back to Mew Mew figure. Let's see. I can either go like one way or another with this in terms of being meta. I think I'll do both of them. Because we've got a lot of other references in here, including the Tokyo Mew Mew stuff that's going to be referenced later on. I just realized I didn't move the tail on her. Like, if I go to... what was it, sailor figure? Yeah, I didn't actually change where the tail was. Interesting. If I play around with this a little bit more, I can do another couple of references in here. But I also want to get the inverted one done as well. So I'll see if I can do that. Hang on. Nintendo, actually no, it'll be sprite resource, I think, for reference. Because I can get the backgrounds, check out what the inverted color of Mew Mew is, and then do that. Okay, so here's a question that I'm gonna pose to myself and then see if it works. If I just flat out flip the textures, does that just work or what? It probably won't because of how it looks. Gonna have to potentially take this entire thing, do a screenshot of it, and then away we go. Hang on. I wonder if anybody's done the alternate color version as like a sprite, because I think it's in the Undernet somewhere. There's somebody's guessing version of it. In the Undernet, they have the other version on the DDR machine. I just don't know about the shoes. I'll take that from DeviantArt for the time being as reference. Hey, Joel! What the heck, Average? Those messages are still on my end, you know, on YouTube. That's kind of weird. Anyway. Yeah, even though they're deleted, they don't go away. Right, so... Oh, there's a good one from DeviantArt, so I can kind of check out the alternate color scheme. And then I just need the Switch background as well for reference. There we go. No, it's fine, it's fine. What's this? So this is going to be Mew Mew. What I'm doing is basically going to be inverting the colors for, you know, Alphys's lab. So I've got to put a load of stuff in there. I've already put a figurine in there, so now I've just got to, like, make a load of other weeb stuff. And one of them is trying to basically edit the texture. Let's see. If I go to the UV mapping here and I take, what's that one? Fuse color. Are these all the same? Yep. Fuse, that one's for the face. Right, so that's the body. That, I believe, is the hair. Let's just double check this. Okay, so if I go like that and go select all, that's for the clothes. That is that one. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that one's for the clothes. So I can file, save, copy. And we'll just do downloads the lab, inverted Mew Mew clothes, impression, there we go, save as. So that one's gonna be face, where is it? Face. There it is. So that one, save, copy, lab, inverted, Mew Mew, face. And then, I think that was it, right? There's just her left? I think that one's the her. If I match that by selecting the, deselect that. Select her. I think that one's right. Because the lighter color is going to be the inside of the ear, I think. Which it looks like it. So then I can just do file, save copy, do lab, inverted, Mew, her. And then what I can hopefully do is just take that and we'll go ahead and mess around with that in a moment. I just need to vanish that for a moment and we'll just save this. Save as inverted. Mew Mew figure. And then we'll go from there. So the skin tone is grey. That's going to be interesting. Her color's still the same by the look of it. Let's just double check. Her color's a slightly lighter shade. Okay, okay. So we go file, open. The lab here. See if I can do this. How do you put emissives? How do the emissives look in your lighting when they're small? Are they blotchy? Not that I know of. Wait, hang on. Are they doing it in here? No, they're not really blotchy. They just exist. If I'm ramped them up, it depends. Because like with this, it depends on the settings you've got as well. Like for instance, with that one. See, if I hit 5 there, that's pretty cool. For if I hit 50, it goes crazy. You know, so normally I stick anywhere between like 5 and 10, unless it's something like super bright. Soon I'm gonna have to go because it's to bed because it's my birthday tomorrow. Says Joel. Happy early birthday, Joel. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we need to go here. And then this is supposed to be a lighter tone. And then grey as well. So we got file layer. I feel like I'm not good at lying. This is average. And I do not like that. It's actually good that you're not good at lying. It's not a good thing. I'm just gonna try and 50 this. There we go, that works. So now I can just take this and just go like gray. Let's see about that. So if I just do that. Really, you aren't that good at lying either. I used to be. I used to be. John says, the feast. I'm just trying to do a saturation over here to get this right. Because at the moment it's pretty crazy. I need to like color it and then do like it looks like a multiply on it maybe? The same with like the her color, I need to do like a color and then maybe a multiply or an overlay. Or maybe a soft light. Hang on. Yeah, maybe a soft light. And then if I saved that as inverted Mew Mew her, right? Just to test. Right, and then we go her, base. I love this track. See, there we go. We got the slightly different hair color now, and the gray for the inner ear. This is gonna be interesting to get the inverted colors. And then the face is gray as well. That's interesting choice. Do textures. Oh, that's a lot of skin tone for me to fill in there. Oh boy. There's like 40 that? 30? Trying to... Oh, 25? Okay, 25 kind of works. So we got layer, new. The idea is I want to try and cover most of this area without really doing too much work. And then go from there. How do I learn to lie? It's not really a thing that you just learn smack bang like that, just on the spot. You kind of just do it over time. But again, it's not something you should do anyway. Well, let's get to 5 then. Oh no, wait, I need to. Oh. I'm where I'm trying to, like, in Photoshop here, fill in all the skin tone here, just to make it easy on myself. Okay, here we go. We'll see what this looks like in a moment. So I feel like having inverted Mew Mew is going to be interesting. Just need to get this right. Oh. I'll like not do that. Thank you very much. Let's just... I've now got to like mess around in Photoshop and just make sure I get this all cleaned up, because if I don't, then I run the risk of messing the model up really badly. Let's do that, and then we just go File. Ooh. Love this track, it's so good. Oh, that moment where I totally goosed that there. Let's just delete that from there. Delete that from there. And then essentially what this is going to do is show me exactly where I should be editing stuff in a moment. There we go. Right. So if I just do like this, if I go merge, I'm trying to figure out. Previously, I did what was it? Color and then a multiply. Okay. So do color and then multiply. Oh. That moment where Photoshop's just like slightly screwed up there for a moment. See what this looks like now. Let's go PNG. And then do inverted Mew Mew face. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the eyes. Face, this is gonna look crazy. Because the entire thing has to look grey. Okay, that didn't actually come out bad. By the looks of it. Because this is literally going off the artwork. Oh, one mention? Hold. Oh, I got people laughing in the undernet. Okay, so. Apart from that, where else is this applying? Because I need the neck to be done as well. But I also need to look at where the other bits of this texture are applying. Hang on. If I go to face and select. Oh, it's only applying there? Okay. That's not actually that bad then. Which means, is it applying there? So where's that applying on the unwrap then? I go to face. There. Okay, that makes sense. So I can just go to Mew face. And then we can just select this. New layer. And then I can just take the same texture that I used before. Or rather, the same color that I used before, which is this one. And we'll just paint over a new layer of it. I just need to get rid of the tool that I was using. You will not see this until it's actually on screen. But it's going well so far. This is looking very click-click. What? I don't quite get that. Let's see. And then the other one was a multiplier, if I remember rightly. Huh. Interesting, because that's... Why? Oh, I see. Okay, it already had a very vibrant red underneath it. I don't quite get that average. Describing it good. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. That should... Still doesn't match there a little bit. I think it's because of the extra multiplier there. Hang on. I feel like it's going to be better with hard light. Okay, so if I do that. Hey, there we go, that looks better. And then we've got clothes, select. I go to clothing now. Where's it? That one. So I need to figure out the clothing and also where the neck is. Like, hang on. I go to neck here, I need to figure out where that is. Select UV editing. if I just do select there. Oh, I see. So those bits that are there are the bits that need to be in grey. And the same with the thighs, I think? Yep. So it's... trying to see here. It looks like it's going to be this. The hands too? No. Wait a minute. Hang on. That's slightly wrong. The moonlight is like a drug. It makes people goofy. Okay, so I'm going to need the thighs to be changed color, I think. Because all the skin tone changes for the alternate version. Yeah. Okay. So, for this next one, we go File, Open, Inverted Colors for Clothing. And then we do Tolerance for being able to select a certain color type. And then we just go Gray. And make sure that nothing is underneath, so I'm getting the exact tone of grey. And then we just go to File, Color, and then File, Multiply. And then let's see if that works. If I go File, PNG, the lab, and then we just go inverted clothes. And we start working on those. If I go clothes here, diffuse, inverted. Ah, there we go. That's changed the thighs there. And the thigh one also changed the top bit there. And I think we just have to change the tail as well, which is another one. I love the way this is working. You still there, John, by the way? I think this is going to get kind of easy in a moment to do. All the pink bits, I think, are replaced. So let's see. So that bit is replaced. Ah, the arms need to be replaced by the same grey as well. So that one there, which is all that up there. It's gonna be good once all this is done. It's just a case of like figuring it all out. This music, man, it's so good. John says, yeah, I'm good. Nice. Save that. That moment where you just want to hit save, and then instead, it's just like, nah, you're gonna have to hit like a million things now. Right, can I just take the inverted clothes there and see whether that's... Yeah, it's working. It's working, but that is... The grey there is a little bit too dark. Even though it didn't look it. Can I just do 90? Do. I just realized the rest of it is looking pretty crazy compared to the up there, which it needs to be compared to. Let's try... Right, that needs to be a lot brighter. Oh. Let's do adjustments and do brightness level and just go... It's not working for that one. Let's see. If I do that, and I drag slightly brighter version of this over it, is that going to work? Same with these. If I take that and make them kind of similar to the way the face is. If I do that and then go trying to lighten this is a complete pain in the butt. Try 30 there. Try that. File save as. This is the only problem when you don't have the original files with layers on and you're essentially just modding somebody else's content. It just takes forever. That's not too bad. The arms need to be slightly more though. They're not that dark. So I need a color dodge. I need more like a 50 there, I think. That moment where I'm trying to invert something to see how it will work, and it's just like, it's looking kind of okay. Ah, that looks better. That looks better. Just make sure I save this just in case. Joel says, sorry I haven't commented on some time. I'm just listening to Cataclysm. Do you want to hear it? It's fine. I would do, but again, I'm not too much into FNAF, so... Well, not FNAF, sorry, Friday Night Funkin'. FNAF, I don't know what I was saying there. Wait, this is awkward now because... the other bit of Mew Mew here has a completely different color for the center of a torso here. The only thing I can think of doing there is literally just doing another material, which would add on to things, but unless I try and map this out. It's a bit rough there. The idea would be to have that kind of be the correct color. If I can just select all of this and then even just like overlay it, that's not going to be too bad. Okay, that isn't too bad, and then we just need to do the rest of that, which came down to there. If I can just get all of this, I'm actually going to be really happy. Because that'll be a very awkward place to texture otherwise. Let's just around here. And then we just got to get the rest of the torso here, and then we're good. Not doing too bad so far. Oh my god. John, how does this compare to the micro movements for Cathy from the other night? Because this is essentially kind of the same. Okay, there we go. So that's what we're meant to be coloring in black. It's still a headache for me, says John. It's a right pain for sure. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a screenshot of the wireframe, right? And the reason why is because I can match this up. It's like, dude, well, why didn't you just do that in here? But the problem with that is it can go just absolutely messy. I might even... See, because it's already messing up the textures here. You hate Danny05. Wait, what? That's just a random... I don't even remember who that is. Honestly, don't even remember who that is. Right, let's... I've got that. Let's make sure I've got that again. And then we just go... Let's assign a new material there, just assign just in case. Because we can always take away if we need to. Connect vert paths there. Right, and the reason for this is literally just to make sure that these... Oh. Are all connected. But I think that was fine anyway when I compare it to the other one. Hang on. Yeah, it was fine compared to the other one. We can still do that. And then just take that back. The whole point for doing that is just so I can map out exactly where it's going to go. It's an old channel. Oh, that's fair enough then. If it's an old channel that's completely obsolete, then there's no point. Wait, can I just take this? Right, now what I'm doing here is I'm overlaying the two texture sheets. And the reason for this is just so I can get all this stuff exactly where it needs to be. There we go. And then for this bit, we can go new layer. And then the actual color is a very dark black if I look at this. It's like a dark black and a blue mixed together. Let's try that. And then I'm just going to literally map out this entire thing based off where the unwrap is, and then go from there. Let's see how bad this comes out. Okay, so if I do that now, if I just throw the texture over the top of that, and then all I need to do is cut out a hole in the center of it. I do that and it comes out how I want, I'll be happy. let's just... Almost done here? Right, and then we just cut that out. And then I get rid of the underlying texture. Let's see what this looks like now. We just save copy. Inverted. Right, now if I just go to model here. Wait, edit this. I hope this isn't too bad. That's not changed anything though, which is kind of worrying. Let's try that one. Oh, we're close. Whoa, 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 what's going on there? There's like some texture issue under the arm that I need to fix, but that is so close. I need to head to bed. It's my birthday tomorrow. See you later. Thank you very much. Enjoy. I'm wondering whether I might just have to take that model up. Alright, change the actual model a bit. Hang on. So we had it like that, right? And then we assigned the clothes to it, which was like that. And then we also did connect path and connect path there. And the whole point of that was to try and basically just like set this all up. Because you can see where it's going around the back there, and that's fine. It's a lot sharper here in terms of texture. I don't know why it wasn't that sharp before. Why is that messed up there? That's not... There we go. Right, so now it's just the center, which I believe is just slightly over the edge on either side. So if I do a stroke here, and then do outside by 1, and just go file, save as. I'm close to finishing this it's 11 PM already, I know, right? I tend to avoid using textures and just slap materials to make all things. See, the thing is, it's better doing it with textures. Materials is easy, but like, if you have a billion materials on an object, it's not going to be good. You know. The thing is, you can actually bake some materials as well, which isn't too bad. This at the moment, though, this is rough. What I need to do is figure out where that is. So, like, for instance, because that is really the only thing stopping this from looking good at the moment. If I go to UV editing, it's the bottom corner? Okay. I know roughly where it is now, so what I can do here is I can just add a little bit more onto the texture. This will be partially because of like texture bleed. If I just do that, and then we just go file, save as. And then we just go inverted, right? And I just try that. There we go. There we go. It's saved that. I love the way when you zoom out, it's got like a seam there, but it doesn't on the actual thing. Weird. Trying to figure out where that seam is on the back. Ah, top right corner. These tunes, man, they're so whack for the other versions of Flowey, but they are really cool as well. I really love the tunes. I love the way this stream is basically just going to be mostly me just putting bits of the lab together and then editing Mew Mew merch. And then the next one is going to be me actually making more Mew Mew merch. Which is crazy. Let's just see about that. Because all it really is just slapping all the Mew Mew merch in here now. There we go, that's not bad. Just need to figure out what the other textures are for changes, and then we're good. So the top part of the dress is the same blue, so it's like... Oh, crap. All that bit. Trying to figure out which bits of that are on the unwrap, because it's that and that. If I just... Ah! Okay, so it's that and that. Let's just go to the unwrap. What? That makes no sense. So it's... Excuse me, Mew Mew. I'm not giving Mew Mew a flattering angle here. It's that one? It's definitely that, right? Yeah, okay, so... That's strange because that texture is down as being a pink, but it's actually not here, it's like that white texture. I'll just do the dress, because the dress, when you look at that, is this section in the bottom left. So I can easily do that as the black color. So we go File, New. Just make sure I do this properly. We'll match this up. I'm doing this like the crazy way by matching up screenshots. It's like, oh, this screenshot is correct, and then working from there. I don't want perspective warp. Can we just Photoshop? Photoshop, no. Calm down, Photoshop. Okay, there we go. If I place these together. Like so, then really the only part that I need to edit for this is going to be like round here. We'll just going to make sure I double take this. No, so I'm not messing it up, so we can... do that, and then we just go... like that, and then if I take this now, I'm gonna have to potentially edit this later on. If I go File, Save, this should be all of that top layer of the dress done, I think. Right? So if I just go buy him. Hey, there we go. So we're almost done. We just need the shoes, the thigh highs. I'm assuming the tail and the gloves. Now the gloves are pretty easy, I think. Let's just see. Let's see where these are. Oh, I do that. It looks like it's definitely the clothing section, which means then if I go to the UVs, oh, I see, it's there. It's all over here. So then it's a case of, well, okay, if I've got the UVs for that and I go File, New, then what's the texture? And the texture of that looks like a very dark sort of grey. Looking at the artwork that Toby's done, right? So we're going to take that and we're just going to overlay this. Oh. That moment where I've done so much work on this tonight just to get this stuff done. New layer. It takes so long to do 3D sometimes, but it's worth it. So if I just do that and just go multiply. No, it's not working. Okay, let's try that. Go file, save. All this just for like some crazy reference. Can't say I don't put the effort in. Okay, there we go. There's the crazy gloves. Of which, did that? Oh no. Why is it bleeding through there? Because you can see the... Maybe it's the underneath. Like, is there an underneath to that? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we got that. I need the underneath section. The thing is I think the pink is actually the same for the clothing. At least it looks like it in the artwork. I'm not entirely sure. Seems to match the hair, which is a bit of a pain. It's not too much. Let's get the leggings done first. Well, the thigh highs and the shoes, which are pretty much the same color as each other. Then we'll do the belt and then worry about the colors last. So we got that. Thigh highs are... there they are. It's all of that. So that can be tooled. We just go... Bam! And then we just take the blue color. And we'll just edit over that. Your file, save. And then file... Save as... Okay. And then if I just go modeling... I love the way I'm doing all this Mew Mew stuff. And I've not seen Sammy yet. That's surprising. Normally Sammy's in here for all the Mew Mew stuff. Okay, there we go. There's the shoes done. So now... It's literally just the, oh, sorry, there's the thigh highs done. It's the shoes. Hang on a sec. Did I mess up with the material there? Let's see, where's that? Oh, that's there? I've already... No, that's fine on my end. That's weird. Huh. Strange. Right, so The question is, where's this other stuff? Does that the other clothing bit there? I don't know how that's pink because I know it isn't for a fact on the texture here. So if I go to the texture sheet and I paint that area black, well, not exactly black, but this very dark color. If I paint that, and then go ahead here and take the background. Ooh. So it might be better not chopping the background out and instead just cutting around the original thing that I've done here. Okay, and then we just take the original one, which is there, just go, and then we cut that out. That should be the entirety of the center of the model done now. So close to getting this done. Yeah, that's all fine. Oh, come on. Seriously. Trying. Why won't it? Ah, there we go. I'm sat there like, why? Hello? What is going on with this? Hang on. Is there another version of this in here? No? What's going on with that then? Clothes. Select. Okay, let's just like take this and just go bam aside. There we go. I don't know what was going on with that other one, but we're practically almost done. I just need the pink parts to match up now, and I think it's the tail to be changed. The tail is, yeah, it's the grey color of the skin. Oh boy. This entire stream, man, is just texture editing at the moment. Where's the tail then? Oh, it's that's in the face? What? If I go to the face texture, why is the entire face texture there? I just want to select the tail. Oh, it's that. Okay, that's fine. If I go to face, oh dude, if I'd have known the entire tail is done in this color. Hey, average. I just do like that, and then just go. No, that's not gonna work. Ever since I'm back, but not for long though. What's going on? I'm trying to get myself to continue home stroke. Which one was this one? Is this Soroba's one? 225. Yeah, it is. Dude, this song is so good. Okay, so I just need... that there, I think? If I get rid of that one? I think it's like... oh, come on here. Ah, there we go. I've almost matched it. So if I take that now and just go... just match this just a little bit. You wouldn't believe, like, I'm literally down to, like, editing pixels here now. Hey, John. Like, the way that this is working at the moment is I'm at the micro level in terms of trying to get rid of bits of the texture. And it's nuts because I think it gradients as well, which would be a pain in the butt. Does it mean that I'm having to change the color that I'm using every 2 seconds? Unless I can just... oh. Yeah, it was Soroba's theme. So good. Even though I got my ass handed to me. This is looking neat, says Damon. Thank you very much, Damon. I've been editing the texture like all night. Basically. Well, almost all night. I'm just trying to fix up the last little bits. Let's see if this works, because the idea was that I would go around this and work out all the kinks. So we're doing the face again, and then the face should edit the other one. Ah, there we go. She's a troll. She has grey skin. Detailing is a lot of effort, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's like now we only need the pink and the shoes to match up. Just finished watching Repo. Nice. So what we did before, for anyone who's not in, we mentioned a little bit about the lab. I'll show you exactly, but we also did the Sailor Moon reference figure here for Alphys's desk, which is just Mew Mew, but we posed her. It looks pretty cool. And the idea is I'm going to have a couple of these in like different poses to reference different like anime and stuff just around the lab, and then a big one obviously for Mad Mew Mew. And at the moment we're working on one of the other ones, which is an inverted one, which is supposed to look slightly evil. So I'm just trying to get that done now. These shoes, like on the actual texture sheet, they look like the same color. So we're gonna, I think I keep trying not to like just upskirt Mew Mew here, but like when you're trying to look at like certain things like underneath her feet or whatever, you just kind of go like that and you're like, you know, so I'm trying to actually not do that because it's just silly. Like, come on, have some decency on stream. How lewd. No, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. It's one of those things, it's just, I don't want to do that, just primarily, because it's just, it's messed up, you know. Think of how Gemmas feel. Oh, that reminds me. Was having a laugh, because Gem went on Zenless, and I was joking about the other female VTubers that play Zenless just going crazy for the furry characters. You know, because basically, like, every other video that I've seen so far is a load of female VTubers just being like, oh my god, I'm not a furry, but... And it's the butler guy that they're seemingly simping over. The butler dog guy, by the way. And sure enough, Jen, in her roles, got the butler dog guy, plus the giant bird dude, and then a load of the other guys as well. But yeah, she got the furries first. So it was quite hilarious. So I keep joking to Jen about her being a furry at the moment. Meanwhile, to save my hands, I uninstalled it, but I do kind of want to go back on, see if I can roll for the other characters at the moment. Especially because Jen said she figured out how to do the rolls, and then next moment she's rolling for every other character, and I'm just like, I didn't know how to roll. So, yeah, I'm pretty much left out. Right, now we just need to change the pink to this kind of like faded orange, and then we're good, I think. I might actually give this texture sheet to Uni, because Uni came up with the original ones. So I did. I'll hand it back, and then we've got a new version for the Undernet or whatever, or I could just keep it and have it in the Immersiontale shop. Like, if I open an Immersiontale shop with a bunch of avatars in it, just have it in there. Right, if I just take this now and just... Oh, I actually was just gonna draw over that, but let's try it the other way, right? We're gonna draw under everything else with the right color on and just see if it works. And we'll get rid of it on any of the other texture bits. Because the idea is just to try and fill up all these gaps. Okay, there we go. So hopefully, now, if I go ahead here, and I select all the stuff that I've done, hopefully I can just like quickly edit this and be good. Can I just take that one, right? Okay, it kind of works. I just need to make sure I'm not selecting anything else. Okay, I need that, that. Deliberately making sure I've got other bits unselected. I don't blame anyone for switching teams. Yeah, it's funny to talk about, at least. You see a lot of the female VTubers doing that at the moment with the simping for all the fairy characters, so it is funny. Right, what I need to do here is make that color and then also add a multiply to it. And the reason for this is I get full overlay. The idea is we're trying to manipulate this so that I still get the underlaying detail, but I get the new colors. So if I swap this here now, we should start seeing a lot of difference. I say that, and then next one I figure, why is... What's that there? If I go to that... Oh, that's why. So the reason why that is still like that is because it isn't that. So if I go to... Oh, that... Oh, I see. That's what also does... Oh, okay. Right. I got this. So what we do here is instead we're just going to remove that, and then we'll make a new node. And here we go, principal BSDF, right? The reason for this is because we're going to cheat slightly. We're going to cheat because of the way this is working out so far. So we're just going to go this and see if it works. Okay, it works. That's the only cheating I'm doing. John, not John, Damon. So the only time we've actually cheated on this now is at the top there. And what I've done there is, I'll explain it. So all of this uses like basically 3 textures. One for the face, one for the body, and then one for the hair, right? One of those gremlin lights. What do you mean? But yeah, basically it uses only like 3 textures, but because of the way that I did the gremlin laughs. So the way that I did the top before, it had some minor issue where the texture was slightly out and looks pixelated. So what I've done is, instead of it looking pixelated, I've deliberately used a material to cover that up. So by using a material instead of an extra material, what we've essentially done is just fixed that and made it so we don't get the crappy texture resolution that I'm using, which is, what's the texture res? 124 by 124. I could just upscale it, but I don't want to at the moment. So we've got all the textures done here now for Mew Mew, the inverted version. So now I can just take this, and then if I wanted to, I can pose it in the same way, or we can pose it differently. But what I need to do here is do inverted clothes. I need to basically take these and change the material names. So we've got inverted eyes, inverted face. I know it's not properly inverted, but bells. Actually, bells can stay that way. Clothes, extra. Oh no, inverted extra clothes, and then inverted. So yeah, what that does is that extra material essentially says, yeah, I know you shouldn't apply me here, but it cleans up that line around the arm there, and then we can mess around with the model after that. So that's another screenshot I'm going to take because of how cool that looks. While it doesn't seem too cool, we can do stuff like, because we've inverted it now, we can then take the Sailor figure version if we wanted to, and just go, because it's the same model, just go File, Pose. The only thing that's I'd say it's the same model. The only thing that's different is part of the back has slightly, like 2 extra tries on it, but it's not going to be enough to hopefully beggar this entire thing up. If I go around here, that's where those extra tries are, and it's not really done anything to the back. And we can see we've got the pose there going as well. So yeah, it's just a case of lighting it decently in scene and it'll be okay. But yeah, the reason for this one is the promo art for the Switch has this one in, and has her in like more of an angry pose. So I figured, you know what, we can do that and have her be the evil doppelganger kind of thing that you normally get in anime. The only thing I'm concerned about is stuff like when we zoom out, how there's a seam there. But I think that might be, again, because of the texture. It's fine, we can sort that out if we need to. The only other thing I could do though would be to seem like either go closer there, or just add another material in there just to fix that. But I don't think I need to. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna go into the lab now and show people that have just turned up, namely Damon. So just gotta wait for it to load here. So this is without the lighting on because I've just been putting stuff in scene. But yeah, we got all kinds of new stuff. I'm gonna take these pipes away at some point. But we got some electrical boxes around the place that are meant to be here. Alphys lost her desk last night, but she's getting it back slowly. There's the figure of Mew Mew that we just made. Another electrical box there. There's the fridge. That needs to be replaced. We have the toilet door over here with a sign of Alphys on it. There's the toilet in there, which isn't actually a toilet. Don't tell anyone. We've got the entrance and exit, which have the fire exit sign above with Metaton on it, which I actually like. It's a neat little touch. The escalators do work and come up and down. I just need to replace this texture here with a better footplate texture. There's a server up here, which looks pretty cool. This is where a load of the weeb stuff is going to be as well. I replaced this workbench here with a proper workbench with some tools and one of the other power boxes that I got. The chainsaw, that's going to be used later on by Mew Mew. So I've just got that hanging out here for the moment. We're going to put some blueprints for Mew Mew's body down here eventually. We're going to have the cube, which is Alphys's bed over here somewhere. And I need a giant Mew Mew, which is going to be like the one that we find in Waterfall later on. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool, and we've also got the massive amount of ramen bowls that Alphys is going to have on a new desk when I build that up. So yeah, we got a load of different details in here so far. It's looking pretty nice. I just need to finish up the weeb stuff, because that's taking a lot of the time, especially with like today with the figurines. I figure if I can get a couple of figurines post per stream, get the Dakimakura or body pillow done, the posters and the acrylic stuff aren't going to be too long, and the cans that we've got as well aren't going to take too long. So thank you very much, Damon. So yeah, it's the only other thing I can think of is doing like a plushie of Mew Mew, or deliberately doing like a pop vinyl. Imagine, you know, because we always have like pop vinyls of everything. Like you can't go anywhere without having pop vinyls. Just deliberately model a pop vinyl version of Mew, you know, like my Mew Mew, and just put her somewhere. I figure this is going to be a lot of like anime merch all over the place. I'm going to have to get a load of manga and other stuff because that's supposed to keep upstairs. Yeah, the Mew Mew character is actually a robot in this, or is like a robot body. Basically, the Mew Mew character herself is from a anime and manga that Alphys likes, that she's found from the surface. The idea is that people throw this stuff into the trash and it just comes down into the mountain, and then it winds up in the garbage dump in Waterfall, and the monsters just use it for entertainment. So that's hinted at by Alphys having her claw marks on one of the DVD boxes in the garbage dump, and it even says so. It's like, there's a strangely desperate claw mark on this DVD. But yeah, what happens is Alphys takes the DVDs and stuff, watches them, likes Mad Mew Mew, well, Mew Mew as a character, and then decides to just get as much junk as she can. It's like a load of like different mangas and animes and stuff. She keeps it all in the True Lab and the lab above, which is the one we're doing at the moment. So she just takes all the anime stuff and is like, yeah, this is awesome. But the funniest thing is, apart from being an otaku, just from other people's garbage, is she convinces Undyne at one point that anime is real. And that all of this stuff that she's got is basically historical documentation of the outside world. You know, like humans have furry princesses that fight giant monsters with giant swords and stuff, and have giant robots and things. So Undyne's perception of humans is a bit skewed, to the point where I deliberately hid the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII in Undyne's house, because her idea of humanity is like everybody has a giant sword and a robot or whatever. So she's got a giant sword in a living room. And when you ask her about it, she's like, "Don't all humans have giant swords? What?" You know, it's crazy. But yeah, it's basically just a joke at people thinking anime is real, and the massive amount of collecting that goes into it. This is why I'm gonna be like throwing a load of anime merch around the lab to make it look as though Alphys's addiction to anime merch is getting a little bit out of hand. But it has to specifically be Mew Mew stuff, because that's the one that she likes the most. To the point of she leaves, she sees the second one, because apparently there's a second one, like an anime, and she leaves a bad review on it saying, "Oh, it's terrible, it's all dark and edgy." So funny. And then when you play Deltarune, it's completely the opposite, where there's somebody that's reviewed it and says, "Oh my god, it's so cool, it's exactly what I wanted, an edgier, more adult version." It's crazy. It says, "Anime isn't real." Funny enough, that's one of Undyne's lines at the end. She's like, "Wait a minute, what do you mean anime isn't real?" Please tell me it is, right? It is. All those things that I've heard, all those things that I've seen. It's real, right? And has like a panic attack. Yeah, we're getting there. We're almost done. Almost done. I'm just gonna check what I need on my list of stuff here now. Okay. So it's gonna be fun to animate as well. A lot of this is gonna be fun to animate. So if I take the other stuff off screen for a moment, just so I can see, I can read out what I need to do now. I need to add the 2 giant posters of Mew Mew upstairs, which are, if we go here, and I show you guys, the giant posters go on the left here, and on the right over here of Mew Mew. They're just 2 giant ones. There's a fish lamp. It's a lamp with a shade that has like fish all over it, and that's going to be over there. I need to add a blueprint for Mad Mew Mew's body that's like spewed out over here, or strewn out over here. Then we're going to have to add the computer desk back in over here, and I'm going to fill that full of like ramen and everything, and sticky notes and things. We need to come up with sticky notes that Alphys will have all over a desk. We need to redo the dog food bag, because that's still bad. Include a cube upstairs, which is super easy. I could literally do that in like 2 seconds. Have wires going all over the floor, and then just add the Mew Mew merch and make the hole in the wall. So out of that, the easiest one is going to be the cube and the retexturing of the floor plates, which I can actually do now. These floor panels here, they don't need to be this detailed. So what I can do is I can just like make new ones real quick, and then call it after that. Oh, kill him. Because these floor plates, man, they look bad. But the escalator actually looks good. I absolutely love that escalator. It's gonna be so fun to just show that. I know it clips a little bit either side, but it's fine. It's fine. In fact, no, I'll do that later. So, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. I shall see you on the next one, and it has been fun sharing my company with you. So, until next time, bye.